Hey, so right now I'm using my camera and we're trying this out, see how much more room I have. Basically more than, well, you can see all my mess up here. Way more than with the phone, but I didn't want to do like a way complicated or important video or anything, because I want to see and make sure that I'm not going to lose the video, and I need to really kind of get this centered where I want it and all of that. So I thought, let me just do some coloring with some alcohol markers, and I'm going to cut my paper down, and I don't know how long this is going to take to upload, so all of it is just kind of wait and see how this goes. And so I'm just going to do some coloring, and hopefully that works out well. I don't know, I had a whole bunch of magnets, and I appear to have lost a whole bunch of magnets. So I'm going to put my paper down and my stamping platform, that way if it doesn't stamp nice the first time, I can come back and restamp it. I do not know if I have ever used this stamp before. It doesn't appear that I have. I have not done any alcohol coloring in a long time, but I thought this was so pretty. Oh, and there's a die with it. I was not aware that there was a die with it. So we are just going to use this pretty little girl and some alcohol-proof ink. I do not believe that we can still get these stamps. I'm not sure. Christmas is coming, so who knows? Maybe we'll find out. But I do love these Connie Fong Angel. I'm trying to see if it says. It does not say they're photopolymer, so I would assume that they are not. Oh yeah, photopolymer image. Okay, so I have my, this is an unopened alcohol-proof ink pad. I didn't know I had any unopened ones, to be honest. This is the Flagstone, which is my favorite color for this. The black is just so strong, but the Flagstone is close to it. It's like a dark gray. It's there, it's just not quite as strong as the black. So I'm going to stamp it, and of course with it being photopolymer, let me take a few trips since this is the first time. Nice, except for in her face. This area right here. I hope you can see it well. There we go, that looks really good. Little piece right there. And that looks so good. I'm very happy with that. I'm going to put this up here, my alcohol proof, and this I'm going to put away. before I lose it. And I'm gonna kind of let the cover kind of guide me a little bit. Looks like they used a lot of a light blue in it, maybe because she's up in the clouds. She's an angel. So being up in that sky, maybe, I don't know. Okay, and we'll put that away, and put these up here. They might wiggle the camera a little bit because I'm actually sticking onto the thing that holds my camera. So forgive me for that. I guess I'll have to find something else to do that with. Look how much bigger space it gives me. These are the lines I have to work within for my phone. So every time I come in, I make sure my phone lines up in between these two lines. You can see they've been battered and abused, but I do think I did better once I put those down. It did help, but the ultimate goal is to use the camera as long as it's not taking me forever to get it up on YouTube. So we're gonna do this, and then I gotta get it on, and then we will see how it goes. Of course, I have this thing on my, the thing with my phone is that when I'm using it to video, I need some paper underneath there. When I'm using it to video, it doesn't ring. So, I will have to keep remembering to turn my ringer off if I'm going to do this. Okay, so I'm going to bring her down. And what did I just do? I want to use this for inspiration. And I have this whole bin of classiques. Plus I have some in my marker trays up there looking pretty, but these are here's a light blue, pearl blue one. See, they're just not in any order here, so I like the lavender also. Let me see, I have oak tree. Might be too dark. RB, I don't know what RB stands for. RB2 and RB3. Let's stick those in case we can use those for her hair. True Blue 4, that's going to be too dark. We got Peacock Blue, Caribbean Blue, True Blue 4. I'll just take it out just in case we can look at it and see how dark it is. Ice Gray, you never know, you might want Ice Gray. I'm thinking they got yellow and brown on her hair. Here's a muted brown. Eggshell could be a facial color. Natural brown. Here's Orchid. LV2 goes with that. LV, PV. Okay, I can do it with two colors. MG. AB2. That's a blue. AB3. Okay, let's see. Then I had the hair, right? And I wanted, yeah, like, they got yellow in her hair, kind of sunshine. These are real bright yellow, it looks like. A pale citrus, or just some more yellows. I'm not seeing any more pale skin stuff. They're usually like FS, something like that, yellow brown. Yellow brown could be good for her hair. Alright, for now we'll go with that. We'll just go with what we got right there. Oh, we'll leave that there. Okay, let's check these colors out. These should very well go together, because they are the same. Yes, so for her dress, these will work for her dress. And then we have the blues. Oh. I like to use the pointed, the bullet point. So this is kind of a teal. Looks like it might be a little dry. And then bullet point. Those definitely work together. AB3, AB2. So this one did this one. And then we have a peacock blue. This might work if they weren't so dried out. This is true blue. That won't work with those. And then pearl blue. Why are these so dried out? Just from sitting for so long? I don't know. So we'll stick with these three for the blue. And then all the yellows. All these yellows. Let's see. CT1. Let's see if these are also dried out. No. That didn't seem like it. CT2. You gotta make sure you really close them up good, or they do dry out. CT3. These colors look so close together, and they're almost too close. LY3. That'll work also, but that's also seeming really dried out. And pale citrus. Let's see what we get with this. Oh, that's kind of a green, so we don't want to do that. Okay, so we have yellow. We have her dress. We have the blues. What is this? The ice gray. Muted brown. This doesn't even look muted. It looks gray. But that's good. I like that. RB2. These really old ones. Wow. These really round ones while, but I'm telling you, look how juicy that still is. Yellow brown. That might work in her hair. RB3, is this RB3 also? No, that's RB2. Ooh, that's really dark. I'm not crazy about that. What was wrong with this one? Yellow brown. I thought I kind of like maybe the eggshell is face, but if I used this for this shade, then I thought they would work together. I think they will still. And then we have the ice gray. So this RB was just too dark. I wanted some yellow for her hair. Let's do this one. And I'm just going to do all of it in, basically, I'm just coming in and just putting streaks in. And I know that's not how they do it when they're coloring, but somewhere I picked this up. But I tend to kind of like the way it looks. And then I'm going to go in with RB2. Okay, so around the roots. Getting some dark in there, and her tips like they did. Although my hair is blonde and my tips are actually the lightest part, because that sun keeps getting the tips. I think what they're trying to say is the sun's not catching it there, is what I believe they're trying to say. So, did I miss the yellow in this part? And I'm just gonna blend that out, blend it out, blend it out, blend these out, these dark ends. Makes a horrible noise, right? It does make a horrible noise. And then we're gonna come in more with this medium color and move up more, because this is gonna be more her actually color. Really, the medium color. The yellow is more the highlight. The darker is the shadows. And then the medium is more the color. Okay, and then I'm going to come and just blend it all out. Blend that medium now. And some of these areas that I think are too dark, I'm going to bring that lighter in because I think it will lighten it a little bit. Okay. I'm not crazy about that too much, really. I need to come back with this, the medium color. Just hit some more medium on there. Just some of it doesn't look blended real great, but that looks better. I'm thinking that looks a little better, but see, like here where it's just not blended so well. Okay. I don't know how that looks on there. I don't know if it's too far away. Not a great job on the hair. Okay. Now, I guess I'm going to do her dress. And I hope these work well. So I'm going to come in with the light color. I am going to go ahead and do the top portion. First. Okay. Then I'm going to come in with the darker and put that. And I'm not being real accurate, am I? I'm getting into stuff I shouldn't be getting into. One thing I found, and I'm doing it, and it kind of irks me when I do it, but it's always best not to do a straight line if you're going to be blending, if that makes sense. If you're going to be blending, you don't want your line straight because it draws attention to the line again. So, like now I'm going back over with the light, and I don't want my line to be straight, but all I'm doing is touching on the tip or the edge of the darker color. And so if that's not a straight line, that's better, if that makes sense. Now what I'm going to do is come here, and I'm going to outline the bottom. It's been so long since I've colored with alcohol markers. Okay, and I've outlined the bottom because if I want to put any more shading in, I want it wet. But the only places I really want to put more shading is around the stars. Just a little bit. Around the bird. Just to show that stuff is in front of and around this one cloud. That's it. Okay, and then the little lines. And then I'm going to come back with the lighter color, and I'm going to blend. And 3 colors usually does look better than 2, but because I should have looked for my colors before I even started filming, but I didn't. So I'm going to blend, 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 blend. Okay. Then we have her little shoulders and this little part. And so this is only going to be kind of around this. And by the arm. That's all I'm going to blend in there. Okay. That's my purples. And I'm done with the purples. So I'm going to stick them back in here. Or lavender, I guess. I might have wanted to go back over them. But I also want to let them have time to dry so we can actually see how it's turning out. Okay, and then we have the yellow baby birds, right? I have 3 yellows, but these are the 2 that actually go together. So this is the lightest one. So I'm just gonna color in the little bird. And then the paper I'm using is that paper that I buy that's not, it's not Nina. It's something accent. You can't even see the difference in this. So that's not really going to work. Let's try this one. I got CT3. CT3 right here, Canary. I just want to put a little bit of darker. But I don't think I'm really going to blend. I'm just putting it on. They're too little really to go into all of that. And this really is a trial movie. And your birds could be bluebirds, you know, little baby bluebirds or something. You don't have to make them yellow. Of course, I don't know if you have the stamps or not. But they do not have to be yellow. And I'm just going to put a little bit of some of the darker color on there. Okay. And they did their stars yellow. So I got Canary 1, which is that color. I got Canary 3, which is this color. And then I have Daffodil CT1. This might be too light. What does it look like? It mixes right in with them. So let me see what this one. It doesn't stand out either. They almost have like a real dark yellow in here, but almost an orange. Let's see. BO2. Yeah, that can work. Okay, so I'm going to take my, I want the 1, I'm going to leave out the 2. CT1. Okay, then I'm going to come in with this, and I'm just barely going to put some at the bottom here. And what I'm doing is little dots. Believe it or not, the little dots help. There's something about the little dots, and I'm just going to go back over it with my medium kind of yellow, and it kind of is a little dot, sort of a dotty stroke, I guess. Okay, I'm going to do that in all of them. So I'm going to go in with my lightest color. And because it's such a small area, I'm not worried about doing one, coming back and doing another. I'm going to do them all because it's really such a small area. And that one can wait. Now I'm going to come in with my, it's mango. And I'm just going to dot the areas that are behind the other areas. So that one would be almost all orange. That one right there. Little orange, a little bit of orange here because of her arms. And just a little bit there for color. Then I want the CT3. And I'm just gonna kind of blend that out a little bit. And it adds a little more color because it's a darker color. And I'm going to do the same thing to this one up here by itself. I was just going to color it the medium, and I thought, nah, I better do it right. Get a little bit of color here. And then the medium. So the medium, with this being a different color, this orangey, it's going to kind of lighten that a little bit, but darken the yellow part, and it kind of makes it look really, in like a watercolor blend kind of thing. Okay. So I like the way all of that looks. Now for blue, I kind of want to do her wings in the blue, and AB2 and AB3, and then BT6. Let's see. That's AB3. Here's aqua blue, so AB2. AB2, and then BT6. So they work. So AB2 is the one I want to start with, And I'm going to just kind of, they didn't really color them in. They've just kind of outlined it with the blue, but I'm going to kind of color in more the top part of the wings. There's some white space, of course. Now I'm going to bring in some of the dark and just give it a little bit of okay. And then come in with the medium, which oh no, I did it wrong. This is the other color. Okay, I'm going to have to come in and lighten that with the what did I do with it there? Maybe two. Maybe three, okay. So, no, that's not lightening yet. Oh well, she's got blue wings, and that didn't go well for me at all. And then I guess I would just come and give this a little whisper of color. So just little lines, which is really what they did to the whole top of the wing. Then they came in kind of colored yellow in here. So let me get my little lightest yellow here. And just kind of put a little yellow in here too. There we go. Now, I do need a better blue for the clouds, and those are not, I'm not going to blend, so this is going to be perfect, and I'm just going to give a little wisp because they are white, but we didn't forget them. We just don't need to color them, right? There we go. And these clouds here can also use some of that. Okay, here's what I'm the most afraid of, because I didn't really find the face colors, but I want to give her a good amount of, I'm just looking at my camera and seeing how it's looking. I want to give her a good skin tone, and so FS normally, you know, I think that's like fair skin. What was the other color? Yellow brown? Is that the one? Yeah. Though it's pretty dry. You know, I might try this mango a little. I might do that. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to go around. I'm going to color in with the fair skin. And this is really probably not... Boy, this is either really, really dry or really, really light. Okay. I think that's really, really dry. Okay. Now I'll take the mango and very lightly, sparingly, I'm going to give her, not sparingly, I'm just going to put some little lines on here just to give her some shading. And I'm going to blend it. I didn't really go up close enough to her hairline. Boy, this color is dry. And it is barely, barely there. I noticed on one that the other tip seemed to have more in it. Yeah. Oh, that does not look good. Okay, now on her neck. A little mango down here. And blend it out. And then her arm. See, why would this end have more, not be as dry? That really just doesn't make much sense, does it? And come back. The mango there. I didn't mean for it to be that big a line. See what happens when you don't use something for a while. I gotta fix this face, this poor thing. I need to bring it better in so she doesn't look like she's got fake tan streaks on her. The mango might not have been the best choice, but I like to use peachy colors. I like to, with my coloring pencils, mix like a peach and yellow, or a little tiny bit of orange in with the yellow. Maybe that's what I need to do. Bring in a little touch of one of my lighter yellows here. CT1. That might just give her face a little bit better color. Of course, I don't want her to look jaundiced either, do I? See, it's already starting to look like a more natural color skin. Yeah. Not so orangey looking. There she is. Now, I'm thinking that these could use a little more blue. So I might come in and just kind of puff them clouds up. I went real light on the clouds, but I wasn't happy. They just didn't look fluffy enough. So I'll add some more blue. And to me, it just kind of puffs them up a little bit. This one. Oh, I didn't do that hand right there. I missed that hand. Where's the mango? Yellow, brown, eggshell. And a little bit of yellow. The mango was the highlight color, huh? Or the shadow color. Okay. I don't know how that looks on camera, but that skin tone looks so much better once I put that yellow on. I think anyways. So, now I gotta figure out how to stop the video. If you like my video, please hit the like and subscribe button. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you join me again. Want to see the back? Yep, there it is. Alright, bye-bye. Still recording.